friends. So this video is about the installation of Oracle 18c edition in your computers and also SQL Developer in your PCs, and watch this video carefully and listen to it so that you may not get stuck anywhere further. And I'll recommend you to ask your doubts in my comments and I'll try to clear it out. So watch it with me. Here I'll start with the first step, which is to create an Oracle account, and this is a link. I'll also give this link in my description box so that it will be easy for you to just go on the link, and this link will take you to the official Oracle page. Just go on Chrome, and you can just straight away copy this link here, and this is where you can create your Oracle account. And just try to note down your password somewhere, because this password is really important for you to remember. I've entered a password. Make sure your password consists of a capital letter, small letter, a symbol, and a numeric. And here you can give your name. Last name is not compulsory, but you can. So if you are a student, you can always write student, and if you are working somewhere, you can also write that. And phone number you can write, and then company name, if you are a student, again you can write your and then you can create account. This is what will come, means they have sent a confirmation email on your email ID. So now you have to do is you have to confirm, you have to verify your email. So you will go to your email ID. So this is the confirmation email you will receive. This is what the mail will look like, and you have to verify that yes, you have written the right email. And this is how your account is successfully made. This is where we finish our first step of creating the Oracle account, which is very important. And I repeat, don't forget your password. You'll just continue it and your Oracle, and after that, in our second step, we'll see now that how to install it, how to install Oracle. Now I'll start with the second step, which is installation of Oracle database. So this is the link which will take me to the page where I'll be able to download Oracle. I'll copy this, and I'll also give this link in my description box for you to open it. And here I'll paste it. So this is the page which will be shown when you open the link, and this is what you have to download, because this is for Windows x64 and this is for Linux. We'll download it for Windows edition. This one you have to download. I've written here that you have to download this one, and also in the description I'll mention it, so that if you have any kind of confusion afterwards, you can just go there and check it. So when you'll when you'll download it, when you click on download on that page, on this link, when you'll click, it will first ask for your Oracle account sign in. So here you have to put your email ID which you entered in the last step, which was the first step, creating an Oracle account. And here you have to write a password which I told you to save or write somewhere. So here it will ask you for your Oracle account sign in, and if in case you haven't gone through the first step, here you can create the Oracle account if you don't have it. So when you will log in here, when you will sign in, so that will download a zip file in your PCs, and when you will go to your file, it will download a file named as this will be a zip file. So once you unzip this file, this downloaded file, these folders, these things will be shown in your folder in which it will be downloaded here. So in these, what you have to do is you have to double click on setup.exe, which is an application. The category is application. It is not a file, it is not any settings or a folder, it must be an application. So you have to double click on it, and after this, when you double click it, look, I am telling you this way by this Word file because I have already installed it, and although I'll tell you every step to make it easy for you to understand, so yes, listen to me carefully, follow each and every step if you want no complication in your installation of Oracle. So after pressing double clicking on that setup, a screen will appear in which on your PC there it will ask for a permission that it will do some changes in your PCs, so it can change your computer settings. So it will not do anything, it is just a setup. So you have to click on yes, and after that yes, this screen will appear, and that is a welcome screen. So you normally can press the next button. Now click on the next button in above window, a new window opens as below. So after clicking on next, this window will appear, and in this window click on the radio button. Here we have to accept all the agreement of the Oracle agreement and press next. First press accept and then next. After this, after pressing the next, the another window which will open is this. This window is for the destination folder, means where you want your Oracle to download in your PC. So if you want to change this, you can always change this from here, but I'll recommend you to install it in C drive, because this is much better for the Oracle database to get installed. And if in case you want to change the path, if in case you want that your path is only C or your path is so and so, so you can set it accordingly. And here sometimes, not every time, but 20% of the times an error occurs that the next button does not come here because of the path. So what you have to do here is you cut down the path to direct C. Just cut down everything else, and you can just install it in C drive. Don't go deep into folders, folder into folder into folder. You can avoid that, and it will directly install in C drive. So after setting the path, when you click the next button, the next window is this. Now here what you have to do is you have to choose a password, and where your username, your database name will be sys system or pdb DB admin. So here, what is it? What are these passwords? Now let me explain it to you. The email ID and the password which you set that previous first step, they were an Oracle account. This is Oracle database information. This is a specified database password. In this, your names, your account name are specified. You just have to enter password. You can also enter the same password which you used in your Oracle account, but you can also change it here. Now make sure you note down this password safely, as it will be must to access database and create further new database schemas and users. Once you get into writing coding, this will help you. And after setting the password, when you click on the next button, so here it comes a summary, your destination folder, your Oracle home, Oracle base or summary. So simply click on install, and here your database installation starts. And meanwhile, on the Windows security alert, this is just for a security thing, and here you can here you have to click on this private network, because we are not using any public networks. We are just using it for home of our work or to learn it. So basically we don't need public networks, so allow access for private networks. And then after this, now once the above installation finishes, it will take couple of minutes. So here your Oracle will be installed, and you can press on this finish button. And important note here is save the screenshot of the last finish window, which is this window, because in this window it will have information about host, port and database SID to connect to Oracle database. So this information we may need afterwards, but for now you can just take a screenshot of this information and keep it. Now here our second step finishes, the installation of Oracle database. Now after this, let me clear it to you that we installed Oracle as a database, but to write code we need a language, and that language is SQL. We need SQL connects us to Oracle. We write in SQL, but it works with Oracle. So together it is Oracle SQL. So for this, we can even use SQL Plus or SQL Developer, but I think to learn SQL Developer is much efficient and easy as compared to SQL Plus. So after this installation of Oracle 18, the third step comes the installation of SQL. Now to install SQL Developer, here is the link. Again, I'll just mention this link in my description, and I'll let you know how will it look. This window will appear for SQL Developer. This you have to download this, the JDK one. Obviously I'll mention it in the description box again. And once downloaded, now again when you download this, you have to unzip the file from your downloads, which will be there in your downloads, and your SQL Developer tool is ready to be used for accessing Oracle database. Now so just open the folders when you unzip it. These are the folders which may occur, and many others, but again you have to go on the application one and double click. So .exe file, SQL Developer .exe file you have to open, and once you open it, So it will ask you for permission. Once that's the same permission, that it will make some changes in your computer, so you generally press yes and install it. And after that, this is your SQL developer. This is how it will look. Now I'll show you here these things. I'll show you that we can change preferences. We have to do some basic changes in our SQL developer, which I'll show you. This is my SQL developer here. So my version is 17, but it will not like make any big change. One is the same thing. So here when it opens, you can go on tools. You have to go on tools, then preferences. This window will occur when you choose preferences. You have to go on code editor. Now when you go on code editor, you have to press this plus sign and then fonts, and you can select any font. This is what I'm comfortable in. And also the size, you can always increase the size or decrease the size. So 18 is a convenient size, which I feel good, and it is readable and it's good. And then you can go on the line gutter thing. Line gutter, you have to this when you newly install SQL developer, this will be off, so you have to click on it, and you have to on these things. These things, show line numbers, is the line gutter thing. It will show the number of lines here. This number is the line gutter, means it helps you when you write the code and when you run it, if there are any kind of errors. So it will help you to tell that so and so line has the error. So this is always helpful to me, so I recommend you to go for it. And then this is your, okay, I have told you this line. Now I'll stop here. After this video, I want you to do till here, because after this I will explain you in my next videos how to make connections with Oracle. Now till here we have installed Oracle, we have installed SQL Developer. Now it is ready to use. Now our next step would be how to connect, how to make connections. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, if you have any doubts, comment me, and do subscribe my channel. And thank you for watching.